The debut album of Dutch duo Signum has just been released. After 15 years, Ron and Pascal proudly present For You. Time for Armada News to get behind the album and find out all about it. Let's have a little chat with Ron of Signum. Hey Ron, congratulations with the album.
Thank you very much.
You've been working with Pascal now for 15 years. Why did it take so long to get a first album out?
It just never was the right time. We've been producing for almost 15 years now, and we've been doing single releases every year. And you have this certain feeling inside when you know you're up for the task, and it just we never were. Until 2 years ago, we finally had something. Okay, now we can do this. We have enough knowledge. We can really make an album now. We had a lot of trouble with computer errors, hard disk that crashed on us. I had a problem with my ears at some point, so I had this bacteria in the inside of my ears, which made my ears oversensitive for any form of sound. And it was during the last half year finishing the album, so a lot of work just wasn't right, and we had to redo everything. So it was basically one big nightmare, but also a great journey.
Yeah, I can imagine you learned a lot from it. Hey, the release party, how was that?
Oh, amazing. It was everything I dreamt of, and even more, I had really good feedback. People really seemed to be into my set, and the whole place went nuts, so I'm really happy.
That's nice. Hey, you guys are actually quite known as trance artists, but the album is quite diverse, and why is that?
Well, since a very young age, I've always been interested in different types of music, and I learned myself how to play the piano. So I always imagined myself when I was going to make an album. I want an album that reaches a broad range of styles. Mm-hmm. And because I'm a trance artist, I wanted to combine trance elements in all those different styles.
Hey, the name For You. Yeah. Why is that?
Usually an album title is the name of the track, and usually the best track on the album. Mm-hmm. But last year Pascal's father, he passed away. Oh. So that was a pretty dark period for him and for me as well. Yeah. And we decided to dedicate this album, so that is why it's called For You.
Oh, well, that's a nice thought. Thank you. Your new single Liberate, just been released. Yeah. How is that one doing?
Surprisingly well, actually, it entered, I think, the number somewhere around number 50 on the Beatport chart, the trance chart, and that's pretty good actually. And especially since it's more softer song and it's a vocal song, mm-hmm. You have like your dedicated fans who only think you can do uplifting music, and then we now reached a new group of fans and a new generation with that song, so that is really good for us. Yeah.
Can you tell me something about the other collaborations on the album? Vocalists?
We had 3 collaborations with 3 vocalists. We did a collaboration with Kay Louise Smith, Julie Thompson and Antonia Lucas. Mm-hmm. And we also did a collaboration with Roger Shah. So we had 3 vocal tracks on the album and 2 instrumental tracks, and those 2 instrumental tracks were with Roger Shah.
Okay.
The collaboration with Roger Shah seems to be doing exactly everything right. So we're gonna do another track with him as well. Okay. And then make it part of a trilogy or something like that.
Okay. Yeah. Well, it brings me actually to the next question, because you say you're gonna work with him again. Yeah. What is coming up for Signum in the future? Maybe 2011. Any secrets to reveal?
Yeah, a lot of stuff. As I mentioned before, we're going to do a 3rd track with Roger Shah, and that's going to be for his album this time. I'm working with a really cool vocalist at the moment. Can't tell you much about it yet. So
nothing?
Well, yeah. She lives somewhere in Canada.
Oh, okay.
So that's all I can say. I've got a lot of cool gigs next year. I got a Russia tour, I got an Australia tour, playing A State of Trance 500, which is absolutely huge. So for the 3rd time in a row I'm playing there. So I'm really pleased with that. And I'm focusing on a lot of tracks with my younger brother.
Thank you. Last question, because we know it took a very long time for the first album to come from Signum. Yeah. Any plans already making a schedule for the next one?
Yeah. I'm slowly starting on ideas, putting them down and little setups. And I think within hopefully 1.5 years, 2 years max, a new album will be there.
We'll keep you on that one.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, you're welcome.